Good morning and welcome to Mornings on Main Street for this Thursday, the 14th of December. I'm your host, Stefanie Miller. Thanks for joining us here this morning. Cleanup still happening in a number of areas. In fact, Sumner County has a community cleanup planned for Saturday. What you need to know if you would like to head to that location, for those in that area, if you'd like to give your time and volunteer, the information that you need to do so, plus the items that they still need, and then items that they're not taking just yet. We'll have all of that for you coming up. After that, we turn back to Montgomery County and the restoration of power to those without it right now. CDE Lightband started with 20,000 customers without power following Saturday's tornado. Well, now they have less than 1,300 to restore, and we hear this morning when they expect to have restoration to all of those who need power back. We'll have that for you. I had a nice chance to talk with the general manager of CDE Lightband, Brian Taylor. He has a lot for us this morning, and a big thank you for the support that the community has given this past week. And then I get to show you some of the donations that one of the pet locations in our area has been receiving, plus some information coming from Montgomery County Animal Care and Control. But first, let's get a check of our headlines and stories that you'll find at mainstreetmediatn.com. The Public Works Department is installing brand new stop signs and poles right now in some areas in Sumner County. Mike Moody, a volunteer with the Nashville area chapter of the American Red Cross, says the list of uninhabitable houses in Gallatin is short compared to the list of Hendersonville. We'll head to mainstreetmediatn.com to read more and a few benefits provided by the Red Cross. Just find Gallatin News for this story. Dickson County Memorial Gardens and Taylor Funeral Home have created a way to help give comfort to those experiencing the pain of loss. A candlelight vigil was held recently where attendees placed luminaries on the graves of their loved ones. This has been a tradition now for 30 years. For more information on the annual candle lighting, visit our website and go to Dickson Post. Here's a sweet picture of a family taking a photo at Pleasant View's Christmas tree lighting. This year's Grand Marshal was June Nicholson, who not only grew up in this area, but also raised a family here with her husband. Learn a little bit more by going to our website and clicking on Cheatham County Exchange. What does the weather look like for the rest of today going into the weekend? Let's find out with the team at Tennessee Valley Weather.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather on Main Street.
Good Thursday morning to you. I'm Kelly Rawson here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. We are starting off chilly once again with temperatures in the 30s this morning with a mostly clear sky. Plenty of sunshine for the rest of this afternoon with a few clouds filtering in from time to time. Overall temperatures will get up into the upper 50s to maybe even the lower 60s across southern middle Tennessee. We stay dry for the rest of this afternoon, evening, and overnight with a mixture of sunshine and clouds, and then a mixture of a clear sky with a little bit of stars out there overnight. Temperatures for your Friday morning, again starting off in the 30s and then eventually making it up into the mid to upper 50s. You can see that here on the 7-day forecast. We stay dry through Friday, but Saturday and Sunday holds a chance for just a few rain showers across the area and slightly cooler because we will see less sunshine with temperatures in the mid to lower 50s for Saturday and Sunday, but then the sunshine does return by Monday.
Beginning January 1, Delta Dental of Tennessee is introducing enhanced benefits for persons with intellectual and developmental disabilities.
It'll include extra cleaning times for people with special needs, extra time for exams. More importantly, we will create a training program that any dentist office in the state can go online and pick that up.
At Delta Dental, we believe that the quality of oral health care should be accessible and inclusive for all.
He shoots, and he scores!
This holiday season, the largest lantern festival in the country returns to Nashville Zoo. Witness more than 1,000 handcrafted Chinese lanterns featuring brand new designs, including towering mythical beasts, a life-sized Santa's workshop, and a 100-foot-long dragon. Welcome back to Zoolumination at Nashville Zoo. Bigger, brighter, and better than ever.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
This morning, we are taking a look at Sumner County and the work that's being done there, where residents can go to get items they might need, and the latest on cleanup efforts in those communities hit by the storms and tornadoes from Saturday afternoon and evening. We have this morning the CEO of the United Way of Sumner County, Erin Birch. Erin, thank you so much for joining us. I know, again, like so many areas, you are incredibly busy with support.
We are. It is really busy, but Sumner County has really shown up and is pitching in wherever we send out a call. And so it's both been a really hard week for everyone here in our community, but we're seeing a lot of beauty.
Talking about the support that you've seen, were you impressed and surprised by how quickly the community responded to help their fellow neighbors?
Absolutely. Within minutes of knowing that there was even a tornado that touched down in our area, my phone was blowing up. What are we going to do to help? How do we need to pour in? What do we need to do? Our team at United Way of Sumner County got together as quickly as possible. This is not our everyday role, but this is the role that we play whenever, unfortunately, disaster comes in. And so we got quickly to work.
Let's talk about the items that you have available for the people who need it. So what is the range? Is it, household items? Is it clothes, shoes? What all do you have that people can pick up if they need it?
So right now we are asking that no one brings any clothing or any used items. We only have collected things that are quick relief for our disaster victims. So right now we have household supplies, cleanup supplies, all those kind of things to kind of get people over that hump of first couple of days of disaster. Then we'll transition into kind of tossing the baton to the Red Cross again. So we kind of go back and forth working together very closely in this. So we do have the Hendersonville Chamber of Commerce was so gracious to allow us to use this event space at the streets of Indian Lake to secure donations and also to have folks be able to come and get those.
So looking at, what you have, what can people pick up now? Where are you at, I guess, as far as people picking up those cleaning items, helping the not only residents, but the businesses? And then I'll touch on the business part of it and helping businesses. But if you'll let us know what items people can pick up.
Yes, absolutely. So we have everything from paper products to personal hygiene here for our families who are in need, who have lost some things in their home, as well as our business boxes. Our Hendersonville Chamber here is putting together business boxes for those who have lost their business. And then we're also just making sure that our volunteers have what they need when they go out on this Saturday.
And I can't wait to talk about Saturday and what will be happening for the cleanup day that is planned. For the businesses, what is the best way for us to support businesses when they're, hit with something like this? A lot of times we do focus on residents and their homes, but how can we best help those businesses? Of course, your area, not the only one where businesses were hit by the storms. So can you help share that, like how we can best support them?
Yeah, absolutely. So when you think about a business, it's not just that shell that's happened, it's the people inside that shell of the business. And so those employees now are not able to come to work. And that means they're not able to get a paycheck. And so, what is really important is that we wrap around them with services. And how we do that is partnering with our help center. So, our disaster relief fund 100% is going to go back to Sumner County here to make sure that we are getting the funds needed to those folks who are not going to have a paycheck, and making sure that we can bridge the gap until insurance comes in, making sure that we can bridge the gap until other FEMA comes in and different things like that. So I said this morning, this is a marathon, not a sprint. Our role at United Way is to do quick disaster relief coordination with getting the donation supplies and then coordinating some cleanup efforts. And then also with making sure that we have substantial disaster funding that then we can make sure is poured out into the community to help folks now. And then, that's when we start to pass the baton, but that's really our role, is the here and now right after the disaster.
Where can we follow and best track the here and now in Sumner County and get the information of either the items still needed or, say what you're running out of that you need, where people can pick up those items? Where can we track that?
Thank you so much for asking that. We at UnitedWaySumner.org have created a disaster relief hub. So as soon as you go to UnitedWaySumner.org and hit the disaster relief hub, it has everything from what we need to collect or what we don't need to collect, the disaster relief monetary fund, where people can go to get help, everything about our volunteer day. So that's really kind of where we're pushing all that information. And then United Way Sumner County on all our socials as well.
And, social media has been such a powerful tool in all of this and getting things out there and where to go, where not to go. I want to talk about where people need to go on Saturday to volunteer in your community cleanup day and how that will work. Where do they need to meet and check in?
You know what? We're so thankful for this. We are, so the city of Hendersonville and Gallatin, they are both, have tremendous cleanup that is needed. And so we are working with beautiful Hendersonville and Hands on Nashville. And so it is such a huge effort. So what we're doing is we're asking everyone to go to our hub, so UnitedWaySumner.org, go to that hub, click that you want to volunteer on Saturday for our community-wide cleanup day. We're doing it in shifts because we don't want anyone to get, too tired and burn out. We want everyone to be able to come out and help. And so we have a kind of handle on how many we have and where we're going to send them out to. So if everyone can go there and sign up if they are going to come, that will really help us be able to navigate the logistics of that Saturday cleanup. And so once they are registered, then on Saturday at their designated shift, they will come to the City Hall in Hendersonville. And we will register them, get them supplies, and get them out there in the community to be helping.
Fantastic. Couple final questions for you. If we want to make that monetary donation, because again, funds are going to be important and that's going to help in this marathon, where do we make that donation?
Yeah, and again, that's at UnitedWaySumner.org. Okay. And that relief hub has all of that information. And then once those donations come in, you can keep checking on there because we'll be completely transparent about where all that funding goes. That's extremely important to me as the leader of the organization, that our community feels really good about what's happening, both with the efforts and with the monetary donations. We just so appreciate it. This is an incredible community, and we're going through a lot as a community, but there's some real angels on earth out there, and they're doing amazing things. And we thank you so much for the help in getting that word out.
So many. I do have one last question. For the ones that are displaced, they need meals, whether it be breakfast, lunch, or dinner. How are you working that, or where do they turn maybe for meals during the days?
We've had a great turnout of food trucks being transported out to the different areas, both to serve our workers. Gosh, our line workers that have been working crazy. The people who are displaced are able to go to some of our kind of what we call a warming shelter. So the Sumner Center has been incredible. Unlimited Potential has been incredible. And so all of those things, again, are on our hub. But at those places, we're able to feed them. We're also getting food here at the streets of Indian Lake. So as our workers and our volunteers or folks that are out of their home or business right now and just need lunch, we're getting lunches donated here every day that's happened. And so we've been able to get food into with those folks that are displaced. Yeah.
Erin, thank you so much for all the information. Thank you for sharing this with us and the efforts there. Just thank you for the work that you do in organizing, and good luck this weekend. Erin Birch, CEO of United Way of Sumner County. I look forward to connecting with you again in the future.
Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Stick with us here on Mornings on Main Street. We'll be right back.
At Chapels, we pride ourselves on offering a wide variety of the freshest fruits and vegetables, handpicked just for you. We have a wide selection of the freshest, highest quality meats that will leave your taste buds craving more. Our friendly staff is always ready to lend a helping hand. We believe in treating every customer like family because at Chapels, your family is our family. We've been locally owned and operated for over 60 years. You can visit any of our Chapels locations in Dixon, White Bluff, McEwen, and Centerville.
At Implant and General Dentistry, we're proud to offer dental care you can trust. Our team, led by Dr. Andrew Flips, is dedicated to serving our community with the highest quality of care. We offer comprehensive dental exams, cleanings, whitening, and more. With our compassionate and experienced team, you'll be able to smile with confidence. Come experience the difference for yourself. Call us today to schedule an appointment or visit our website to learn more.
Sherry's Hope is dedicated to sharing the hope of Christ, protecting the health of our community, and supporting those who are fighting cancer. You can be a champion of hope this season. When you give monthly to Sherry's Hope, you help meet the needs of families in our community as they are battling cancer. Your monthly gift of $10 or more gives hope all year. Together, we can make a difference.
At Area 51 Tech Solutions, our team specializes in servicing and repairing major brands of electronics, including computers, tablets, cell phones, HD TVs, and gaming consoles.
Area 51 has been our go-to place for all our tech repair needs for years. You name it, they can fix it. Trust the kid who broke it. Give them a call today at 615-379-8113.
This morning, we're starting to talk about the work done by the linemen in Montgomery County. They have done an exceptional job since Saturday, and we're talking this morning with Brian Taylor. He's the general manager here at CDE Lightband. First off, thank you so much for your time.
Well, you're so welcome, and good morning.
Good morning to you. You know, a lot happened Saturday, and you guys are right there, right after it. What's been that process since Saturday afternoon?
Yep. So we actually had some guys watching the weather, and we saw it hit in Weakley County, and hit an armory in Weakley County, and so we watched it, and as it tracked into Paris, and we saw that it was headed our way, we actually started mobilizing crews at that time to get them staged and ready to go. As soon as it hit here in Clarksville, we immediately started calling in some extra contract crews. We actually brought in 31 extra crews to help us mobilize. And then we began assessing the damage and seeing what we had. At the height of the storm, we had 20,000 customers without power. And really our mainline distribution was hit pretty hard on Peachers Mill Road, 41A, and Tiny Town. And we had about 75 poles that were destroyed through that process. So that's where we knew we needed those crews to come in and really attack those poles. It takes several hours to set a pole. And so we've been working 24/7 since then, rotating our folks through. We're down right now to under 2,000 customers without power, and so we're making some progress.
That's incredible to start with that 20,000, that number there. What do you think? Where do you think it'll be by the end of the week, or when do you think you'll have everyone restored with power?
What we're hoping for is that tomorrow evening we'll have everybody on that can be on and that can have power. But the cleanup process then starts, and then we'll spend several days going back and all the broken poles and the wire and transformers that you might see out. We're going to start cleaning that up as well. And really, this is going to be a year-long, multi-year process as customers rebuild. We'll be reconnecting, rebuilding lines for that. So we'll get most everybody on by tomorrow evening, but then there's still a lot of work in the background to be done.
Again, seeing an incredible storm on Saturday afternoon. It's been stated now that we had an EF3 tornado that came through and the destruction that it caused. This is not your first rodeo. You've been in this position for quite some time. What is that first thought in your head, when you see what's being predicted, you see what starts, where are you at that time?
Yep. Well, to be honest with you, with this storm, we were only at level 2, warning level 2, so we thought we were going to be in the clear, quite honest. And so, but then as we saw it hit and started coming our way, I went back to remember the 1999 tornado that hit downtown, and quite honest, I know the devastation that it can be. And we're just sitting tight, and let's get our crews in here and to be ready. We know we're in for a long battle.
And the community has been great in the support. I've seen a lot of thank yous on social media. That's one thing about social media, you really get to see the love and support from those around you. Is that ever surprising?
Oh, it is surprising, quite honestly. But we have a great team that does social media, and I can't say enough good things about the citizens of Clarksville and how they've come to our support. And I tell you what, it's uplifting to know that we're trying as hard as we can to get the power back on and to see the comments. So at night when I go in, I try to read through those comments, and it does, I think all of us here do that, and it really does make us feel good, because we do want to get the power on as quickly and safely as we can. But this storm especially, the citizens have been so supportive, and I can't thank them enough for their support.
Really happy to hear that, because again, what you guys may not know on the outside is that when you bring in these crews to help, and you on your own crew may have had someone impacted by the storm, you're having to house them, you're having to feed them. So you're doing a lot for those who are coming in.
It's a lot of people don't understand the behind the scenes and have the effort. So we're feeding these crews 3 times a day, 3 meals a day. We'll feed them a good breakfast while they're loading up. So they bring their trucks in, we're loading their trucks, they're eating, they hit the road, and then we're delivering meals to them at lunchtime to keep them on the job. And then we try to give them a good hot meal in the evening, and so they can get some rest and then hit it again the next morning. But it is a big event. It's a full-time job for a lot of employees, and it takes all of us working together here at CDE to make that happen.
Well, thank you for sharing this with all of us. Is there anything I didn't ask you, or anything that you can share that I didn't ask?
No, I think we're still in the process that there may still be some wires on the ground.
Okay.
And I want to make sure that the citizens understand, just treat that wire as it's hot, and it's live wire, and don't touch it, stay away. And if they want to give us a call or call 911, they should do that.
Fantastic. Mr. Taylor, thank you so much. It has been such a pleasure. And speaking on that, CDE did put out some tips. You'll find those tips at MainStreetMediaTN.com. Just head over to Main Street Clarksville. Stick with us here on Mornings on Main Street. We'll be right back.
This Christmas, Give a Little Nashville needs your help to bring joy to children in need. We'll be hosting toy drives during the holiday season, so please donate toys for kids of all ages. On December 3rd, join us for our Cocktails with Santa red carpet event, where you can mingle with other supporters and enjoy festive drinks and food. Together, we can make a difference in our community this holiday season. Visit GiveALittleNashville.com or find us on Facebook to learn more and register today. Welcome to Grin Doctors, your trusted pediatric dentistry and orthodontics practice. Achieve healthy, beautiful smiles with our expert care. At Grin Doctors, we are committed to your child's oral health and well-being. Trust Grin Doctors, your pediatric dental home for exceptional care. We go above and beyond to ensure the comfort and satisfaction of our young patients. Grin Doctors Kids Dental and Orthodontics is right down the street in Old Hickory, TN. Easy to get to and in your neighborhood.
You know that feeling you get when your team goes big? You can get that same feeling on Zen Sports. When you sign up for a Zen Sports account, you will receive up to a $1,000 no danger first wager. That's right. When you place your first bet in Zen Sports, you can be reimbursed for the amount of your first bet up to a $1,000 maximum if the bet loses. No other sportsbook will offer you a premier sports betting experience with 24/7 customer support and faster withdrawals like Zen Sports. Zen Sports, betting just got better. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-889-9789. Terms and conditions apply. Must be 21 and up and in Tennessee to bet.
Welcome back. I do want to make note this morning for those in the Montgomery County area. This is coming from Montgomery County Animal Care and Control. They put this out last night that if anyone is in need of supplies, so cat litter, food, treats, toys, bedding, contact or stop by that shelter because they've had an overwhelming amount of support, and now saying that community members with the pet can just come and pick up some of those items. So again, just showing you how much support there is for each other. Thank you all so much. I keep saying that, I know, but cannot thank the volunteers and donors enough. Well, thanks for joining us here for Mornings on Main Street. Have a great rest of your Thursday. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning.
This is Chris Yao with Main Street Sports Today. Every show, Mo Patton and I welcome friends from all across the sports landscape, from high school coaches and reporters to national, college, and pro sports personalities. You never know who might stop by for a chat. AP Tennessee Sports Editor, three-time Tennessee Sports Writer of the Year 2020 TSWA Hall of Famer. She covers the Titans, the Predators, the Grizzlies, college football, and hoops. Please make welcome Teresa Walker.
Former University of Tennessee, former Team USA Olympian, ex-Cy Young Award winner, R.A. Dickey. R.A., did I miss anything?
Man, that was sweet. Yeah, I need to listen to that before I go to bed every night. That was nice.
Has 5 sports Emmys. That's not bad for the other guy in Wham, Ryan McGee.
Other guy in Wham married the best looking girl, Bananarama, so other guy in Wham had a pretty good life.
From preps to pros, we're taking on the sports topics you care about. Tune in across Main Street Media social platforms at 2 p.m. or on demand on your podcast distribution platform of choice.
Smiles. These are the healthy smiles of real Delta Dental members. Folks with access to the nation's largest network of dentists and low-deductible plans with 100% preventive care coverage, all backed by over 65 years of expertise. Go online or give us a call to learn about affordable individual plans that meet your needs. 1-855-844-0445.
This holiday season, the largest lantern festival in the country returns to Nashville Zoo. See more than 1,000 Chinese lanterns. Welcome back to Zoolumination at Nashville Zoo. Bigger, brighter, and better than ever.